What are dwarf rats? Is it ethical to breed them? And could they make a good pet for you? These questions and a lot more will be answered in today's video. To start off the video, let's do a little exercise. Let's close our eyes and now imagine baby rats. Oh, aren't they wonderful and cute? And so small. Okay, now open your eyes. What if I tell you that you could get rats that stay the same size as baby rats? I present to you dwarf rats. Dwarf rats are regular rats with the dwarfism gene. It's kind of like humans with dwarfism. Dwarf rats are usually 40 to 75% smaller than regular rats, and when fully grown, they weigh around 100 grams, in comparison to normal rats that weigh between 250 to 650 grams. Apart from their size, they look almost identical to regular rats. The first recorded dwarf rat in history was found in 1977 in a laboratory. Let's talk about the most interesting part about dwarf rats, their lifespan. While rats live an average of 2 to 3 years, dwarf rats live an average of 2.75 to 4 years. One of the reasons for these numbers is the fact that they can't or are less likely to develop cancer and other tumors. That's because they lack the growth hormone to let those tumors actually grow. Another reason is that they suffer less oxidative damage, which also helps them when they're older with kidney or liver failure and also lung infections in general. As a rat owner myself, I have to say that one of the worst things about owning rats is that they are so prone to illnesses, which is why dwarf rats seem so attractive. Last but not least, do dwarf rats require special care? Apart from the fact that they're a bit smaller, so maybe the hammocks could be placed a bit closer together so they have an easier time to get around, there isn't a big difference in care. And dwarf rats can even be kept with regular sized rats. I do have a little disclaimer, and that is that it's very unlikely to find dwarf rats in pet stores, and if they try to pass off a rat as a dwarf rat, it may actually be the runt of the litter, meaning that it has grown very slow because it hasn't received much milk from the mom. So I do recommend that if you want dwarf rats, you contact a breeder. So, is it ethical to breed them? Well, considering that they have no problems getting around and living, they have no skeletal deformities, and they also live longer, I would say that it is pretty ethical to breed them. It might even be more ethical than regular rats, who knows? Would I keep them? Personally, I always wanted to have mice, but I just find it very hard to let go so soon since they live like 1, maybe 2 years, and as a rat owner it was also really heartbreaking to find out how fast they actually pass for being actually quite a large rodent. So personally, I would love to have dwarf rats, and if you also want to have a rat that always looks like a little baby, that lives longer than a regular rat, and that requires no special care, dwarf rats might also be something for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this short educational video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Also, if you get dwarf rats, please send me a picture on Instagram. I need to see them, they're so cute.